the GASB recently approved new guidance designed to improve key components of the financial reporting model. That is the blueprint for state and local government financial reports. 25 years ago, GASB Statement 34 established the framework for governmental financial reports as we know them today. Arguably, it was the most significant and far-reaching change in governmental accounting up to that time. About 10 years ago, the board began to re-examine the effectiveness of Statement 34. Through that re-examination, we found that the guidance was working well, but there were opportunities to make targeted improvements.
Statement 103, Financial Reporting Model Improvements, builds on Statement 34 by providing those targeted improvements, which address management's discussion and analysis, or MD&A, unusual or infrequent items, presentation of the proprietary fund statement of revenues, expenses, and changes in fund net position, major component unit information, and budgetary comparison information.
Statement 103 reestablishes a full set of requirements for management's discussion and analysis, otherwise known as MD&A, to really encourage governments to take a fresh look at the effectiveness of their MD&A. The revisions clarify the requirements to provide a thorough analysis in MD&A. For example, in the analysis of changes from the prior year, the new guidance directs governments not to simply describe what changed during the reporting period and by how much, but to also explain why those changes occurred. The guidance also requires greater description and detail about items discussed as currently known facts, decisions, or conditions expected to have a significant financial impact in the subsequent reporting period.
Regarding unusual or infrequent items, Statement 103 replaces the current requirement to separately present special and extraordinary items with a requirement to present items that are unusual in nature, infrequent in occurrence, or both.
In the proprietary fund statement of revenues, expenses, and changes in fund net position, the new guidance specifically defines what is operating revenues and expenses and what is non-operating revenues and expenses to promote greater consistency in the presentation. Subsidies, which are defined in Statement 103, are specifically included in the definition of non-operating. Additionally, a new subtotal for operating income or loss and non-capital subsidies is required. This will present better information reflecting financial performance.
Finally, Statement 103 is meant to improve the consistency of the reporting of major component unit information and budgetary comparison information by specifying the required placement of that information. GASB research found that allowing options for placement of this information can lead to inconsistency in its reporting.
Statement number 103 is effective for fiscal years beginning after June 15, 2025. Earlier application is encouraged. Additional details can be found in the statement, which is available at no cost on the GASB website or through the new and improved Governmental Accounting Research System.